school class What's up, guys? Okay, so I really wanted to come out and make this live video because it's been on my heart. And today I'm playing mommy role. So I have my little one here. They have a back to school fair, and I'm over here. I'm gonna put my music to dance now. Don't want me to dance. So, all right. So for those who saw my post thing, that was so funny. But I was like, you know what? Sometimes when we have these opportunities to come together and have conversations like this, it's very important for us to do it. And so today I want to talk about three groups of people. I want to talk about givers, I want to talk about takers, and I want to talk about scammers, right? So I'm going to start with the scammers first because I want to share a story. I don't know if many of you have been hit by this same person, but this is a young lady, right? On social media, beautiful young lady. I've always loved her. And so she sends me a message into my inbox, right? And she talks about how she went through this surgery and she sends all these graphic, bloody photos. I'm blown away. I'm like, oh my God, like I'm so sorry that happened to you. And so, she tells me all these stories. She's supposed to be going to she got served some convocation, came out with a document, all kinds of stamps. Wait, I have to tell you guys this story before I go into what I really want to talk about. So this lady sends this, right? And I'm feeling so sorry because I'm like, poor, this is an amazing person and they're having this happen to them. So, of course, she has this whole thing she wrote up. It's long. It's almost like a 3-page paper. So I read it, I go through. But, my first thing is, when somebody has problems, let me tell you, anybody that has real life problems, they don't have time to type a long essay, okay? They go straight to the point. Look, sis, I'm in trouble. I need help. Or I'm sick. I'm having surgery. I need help. So I take a look at this thing and something is not adding up. So I reach out to a friend of mine and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Of course, I can't help her right now, but I want to reach out to my friends in Cameroon to see if they can extend help to this girl. You will not believe it. My friend was like, who? This girl is just coming back from vacation. I think from Nairobi or whatever. Was it? I've forgotten where she was coming back from. I was like, wait. So this girl is reaching out to me talking about how she's about to go to jail. She just had surgery. She's dying and she's in trouble. And to realize that, wait, she is out there going on vacation, right? So I reached out to a couple of other friends and I realized that this girl has been scamming people a lot. She does the same thing. She just copies the same email, sends the pictures, and all she's doing is trying to live big on Facebook. Again, I'm not judging. I'm not here to judge her. But I wanted to talk about that because there are a lot of people like that try to take advantage of people's goodness. And you have a lot of people that are willing to help. A lot of people that want to support the community, help people who are in need. But when you have people that are constantly scamming, it really discourages you from wanting to help because there are people that genuinely have a need. There are people like that genuinely, need someone to extend a hand to them. So it broke my heart because I'm like, look, you're my friend on Facebook. I know you. You're a young lady. You're very, in my mind, I thought she was driven. I didn't realize that she was scamming many of us. And thank God I didn't send her any money, but I came to find out she has scammed at least a good number of her classmates. When I reached out to everyone, they're like, oh yeah, she reached out to me. I sent her money. She said she was going to pay back and she didn't. And so that really broke my heart. And I was just thinking about that. And I don't expect her to come back to apologize to me or anything because I never sent her any money. But I think about her and what she's doing to the people that genuinely need help. And that's why I wanted to talk today to givers and to takers. Because there are a lot of people that give, and sometimes they become victims to people like that, to people that are so selfish, people that will not even hesitate to think about how you're trying to make ends meet, how you're paying your bills, how do you even make it happen for you. And so I have a message for both the takers and the givers. The first thing, for the takers that genuinely have need, I want to tell you there's nothing wrong in being a taker, especially if it's for a season. But do not stay a taker, and also do not become someone that has to lie and manipulate people just to take. All of us have been through life, and at some point we've all needed help. So we've had to reach out to help, and we've had to take, we've had to receive. But my thing is, if you're someone who takes, first, don't do it out of manipulation. And if someone does give to you, even if you can give back to them, appreciate, and make sure that when you become good, when God blesses you, you pass on that to another person that has need. Even in the scripture, you guys remember when the servant was helped, his debt was forgiven, and then the next moment he turned around and almost killed someone that owed him. So every time you're in a position to receive from others, make sure that you pass that on to other people. That's my word for someone who is a taker. Now, I want to talk to the people that are givers, because what I've realized with a lot of givers is that we struggle the most, right? We give so much that we lose ourselves in the giving, in the act of giving. And so I just want to encourage someone who is always led to give. The first thing is, never do it because you're expecting something back. If you are led to give to somebody, give. Disconnect yourself from the outcome. But the second thing is that don't be a fool in giving. Okay, I have been a fool in so many situations. I've even had to rent an apartment for someone and they threw it in my face. Do you know what it means to rent an apartment for someone? I don't know. Those of you who are in the US, you know the risk involved, and this person threw it all in my face. And here I was with an apartment I can't stay in just because I was trying to be a giver. So when you're giving to people, don't become so stupid that it causes you to not use wisdom. Okay, so even when you give, don't do it to the point where it causes you to give from a place of empty, where you give so much that you empty yourself and then you start to struggle. You understand? There's nothing wise in that. If you give in a way that it affects your what you have to use to pay your bills, it affects your family's income, it affects what you were supposed to give to your kids and the people that really needed you just because you were trying to help someone, that's not being wise. So make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of your bills. Make sure you take care of the things that are important to you before you're extending a hand. Don't become the person that gives and then gets so disgruntled that it's almost like you regret giving, because giving is a beautiful thing. It's such a powerful tool. Even God himself gave to us. So that tells you that there's such a powerful blessing tied to giving. But if you do not do it right, if you do not apply wisdom to it, you're going to be left. Uh-oh, I got disconnected. I hope he gets back. Someone was trying to call me. Yes. Okay, good. I got back. I felt bad. I was like, I should have put my phone on stuff so it doesn't go through. But again, this was my word for 3 people, right? So the first thing is the scammers. I just told you guys my story of the lady who didn't only try to scam me, but she has scammed so many of our other friends and gotten money from them. That is not fair. So even when people reach out to you on social media, before you give to them, do your due diligence, you guys. Do your due diligence. Don't take it. Don't say, oh, I know this person. We've been friends. We've come a long way. Don't fall for that stuff. I almost fell for it. Thank God I reached out to friends and I was like, yo, help me do some due diligence. Because this lady, if you heard my story from the start, the lady sent me graphic photos. She said she had surgery. She borrowed money from someone to pay her hospital bill. Now they were taking her to the police. She had all these convocation letters. Not for me to find out she was on vacation. Hey, they wanted to scam me to live big on social media. Well, she didn't post the vacation pictures because, of course, she doesn't want those of us she's trying to scam to know she's living big. But that's my encouragement to you guys. If you're going to be a giver, make sure you use wisdom. Do not give to the point where it empties you and makes you disgruntled. Then you end up losing out on the blessing. For those who take, I'm not mad at you for taking. We've all gone through life. We have seasons where we need. It's okay to ask for help, but when you receive, please appreciate and pass it on to other people, okay? And for those of you who are out here trying to scam people, you better beware, okay? This lady that tried to scam me, I love her enough, but if she tries to scam another person I know, I'm going to publish all the emails to everybody she sent it to, because they all sent me the messages and the transfers of the money that they sent to them. So you guys be careful out there. Stop looking for shortcuts, please. Everyone is working so hard for their money. Because they give you does not mean they have in abundance. It's a sacrifice for them and their families to help you out. Don't abuse their kindness, okay? I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy everything that the weekend has to offer. I want to hear how you're doing. And if you feel led to give to someone, don't hesitate. Just make sure that you don't do it in a way that it empties you, okay? Bye, you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah.